Good day, everybody. Today we've got a Volvo, let's see what year this is, a 2015 Volvo S60 with the leather steering wheel blown out. Not everybody's gonna like this, but this is how I fix these because it's quick and inexpensive. So using some super glue from the hobby store. Sorry about that. Super glue from the hobby store, hobby RC cars and whatever, and I'm just gonna smash it flat. Or just using super glue from wherever you can get it. I'll leave a link in the description below for an Amazon product, super glue, that will get this job done. Alright, so this is first step. I can't see my screen very good. I realize this is probably poor recording, so I apologize if it's not good viewing experience on your end. But these don't always come up, so I'm gonna show you. Alright, so there's a couple little spots left like that. I'm gonna go ahead and tack down using all of my hands, and then I'll show you how I fill this in and finish it off. I say a lot of people aren't gonna like this because for me, super glue normally is taboo on leather, but this steering wheel's toast. So we're trying to salvage it. You can pick up some kicker, which will kick your super glue products or CA products and chemically cause them to set up if you've got a slow setting product. I see my camera's struggling today, but anyways, you can see that got it to dry up real quick. I'll go ahead and sand down the high spots, and then I'll fill this with, actually I think I'm just going to use this thick super glue. It looks like it's not that deep of a divot, so I'm just going to continue to fill that. What is going on with the sun keeps coming out and going away, for one thing. It's not helping my lighting. Not that you need to know or care, I guess. I'm just... Alright, that's a little runnier than I'd like. Save me kicker. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and sand that down, and we'll do another layer. Alright, so here it is with the preliminary sanding job. I want to avoid overlapping super glue in a thin layer because it will crack, you know, and the right way to do this would be to replace the steering wheel itself, but most of the time when you see this, it's going to be on a 140,000 mile car like this one or more, and 10 years old, and so this is a decent option because it's much cheaper and quicker, and it's definitely going to stop it from getting worse for at least a couple years, and then you go from there, right? So I used 220 on this. It's still low in the middle and a little lumpy feeling. I'm gonna get it as good as I can in a timely fashion by doing another layer here, and then we'll sand that and see what we got. There's my dry next layer, getting pretty nice. You can see visually it's looking good. Sand it. Alright, I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more little skim coat. Alright, so here it is after final thin coat of super glue and 400 grit sandpaper. It's not going to be perfect, but it feels really nice actually, and that's what counts, is how it feels in your hands running over it. You feel a little wave here and there, but I'm gonna go ahead and mask off the dash, throw a towel over the steering wheel probably, and spray this with some dark gray, and then I'll show you that final result. Okay, so there it is right there. You can see the outline of it, but I like to choose longevity over cosmetics. And so again, I don't want to make this repair a whole lot bigger than I need it to be, because if I have thin overlapping super glue, it's going to crack out and be dumb. I'd rather just keep it localized and still be able to see it a little bit, instead of trying to go for absolutely gone. Because again, I think everyone will agree, for a few dollars, this is usable, much more usable than it was. All right, here we are. Let's see if I can get this thing to focus in on it. Looking snazzy. Right, that concludes the session. Hit the thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, whatever I can get. Appreciate you. See you in the next one.